Alright, we're back. We're running out of quad seals. We got some. Got another bag full. Somewhere I have a case full of these, but they're not here. They're in storage. Never remember to go looking for them in storage. So, these quad seals. So it's an O-ring that's square. It's got little round O-rings on each corner. So there's 4 little O-rings held together by a piece of rubber. What's nice about these is this is a square hole in here, not round. So when you put an O-ring in there, it has to be smashed to fit. When you put these in here, they just fit in there like they're supposed to. Just pushing one in there, they go right down in there. Excuse me. Got some damn nails. I could put them in there easier, but lacking nails. So they fit in there nice and snug like they're supposed to. No extra sealing, squashing required. So, even though this outer O-ring is not sealing, the inner one is. And then when you tighten the nut down, then it's sealing on the inside here for the nut, and the outside for the nut, and on the bottom it seals on too. It just doesn't seal on the outside corner right here. And all the other surfaces are sealing. So it works pretty good. So they are not made to go there. These are the upper pushrod O-ring CO for 79 to 84 shovelhead and 85 Sportster. 79 to 85. Mid-year 79 to change. It's 80 and later for sure. But they put these in those kits for those years. But they don't fit pushrod covers. They're loose as a goose. They fit really good in the rocker box. So here's your rocker box. It fits in there nice and tight. But the pushrod rattles around in there really bad and it can leak. It can slide all the way over and leak. So up here you want to use the Evolution O-ring because they're fat. It's a big fat O-ring. It's big on the outside, small on the ID, real thick. So it works really good for pushrod. So for all pushrod O-ring style pushrod covers, use Evolution O-rings. So usually on the gasket sets I always have the quad seals extra because I don't use them for where you're supposed to use them. I use them for here. So James, they quit making the O-ring because it costs money to make it, and they said, "Oh, we don't need it. We got regular O-rings." So you can put that on the complaint list. It's like they don't give you the 82 gasket in there for 82 to 85 Sportster. I think that's what it fits. If it doesn't fit that, then it fits 83 to 84, 85. Anyway, it fits a later bike. Alright, so that one's in there. So all those are in there. Now the key part of any O-ring before you tighten it down, always lubricate it with oil. As you put tension on an O-ring, it wants to twist. If you lubricate the O-ring with oil, I put on this instead of making a big mess on this. When you tighten this down, it will squeeze it and not twist it. When you twist a piece of rubber, it's like twisting a rag. You get little lines that leak through, stretch marks. You've had them leak. Lubricate them with oil, no leaks. Do not put sealer on this stuff. No reason to. If you actually need some oil on the threads on these, that's fine too. It lubricates the thread. Nothing wrong with that. These are all things that matter. That is not in the book. Because the book is stupid. Engineer wrote the book. The mechanics wrote all the updates. Everything the engineers did wrong, they had to be updated. The mechanics figured it out. Okay, now torque them the correct torque spec. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's the correct torque spec, by the way. Now if this thing spins, that means this nut was too loose. Remember, I gave this a couple good whacks on it to make sure it was tight. Okay, any extra oil, just wipe off. Now, these O-rings are sticking up pretty high. This one here is actually below the surface. Right here on the edge, it's really close. This cover is good. This is the front cover. The rear one, I think the rubber is exposed slightly. Not bad there, but on this one here you can definitely see the rubber. You can feel the rubber back in here. That rubber is exposed back here. So this would definitely be a big leaker with an O-ring. It still might even leak with this quad seal. If it does leak, then we'll have to see if I can find any of those old nylon ones that used to be in here. Ramjet retainers used to use those. When they put that stupid spring stuff in shovel heads that don't work for squat, they had a nylon seal that went in here. They work good. So, don't know if they still make them or not. Otherwise, you got to put some silicone in there and hope for the best. It can be a pain. If you take too much metal off your box, it has a problem sealing. Imagine that. Okay, the last thing I do is I put a bit of oil on the tips of the rock arms to lubricate them. If nothing else, it collects dirt. It also keeps the tip from rusting. It also tells me that they're rebuilt. I do not put oil in the balls. I put the oil in the ball of the push rod and I put it up in there. Do not run them dry. Okay, so those are done. Now I take them, I stack them like this. That way the dirt don't get in there. And they're good. And these I put a rag over top to protect them. Tell you people that they're done. Now these were in a box. Let me see if I can find the box someplace. I don't know where the box is at, but it's someplace. Alright, we'll be back.